Hello, everybody. Welcome to the entertainment headquarters, and welcome to a lovely Friday night here in the UK. I've been a very busy bunny this day because day off day I had to go into the city centre to look for some clothing because I am going to a friend's wedding tomorrow, and it was along the lines when I was looking for some new clothes to go to this wedding that I entered a few other stores and picked up a few bits and pieces. And so I thought, you know what, Friday night, got nothing else to do. Why don't I showcase what I've got today in store? And hello, my beautiful friend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping yourself well. I know that I haven't really paid a lot of attention, but I do know that there's been a lot of storms over there in America, and of course the tsunami warning. Hello, Jake. Hope you're doing well, my friend. So yeah, like I say, this is just a live, haul, showcase to show you the things that I bought today while out there looking for things. So where do I start? Do I start with the DVDs and the Blu-rays, or do I start with the bigger items? I tell you what, let's start with the DVDs because they're easy at the showcase. So of course, the first item I did buy when I walked into HMV today is this. For me, so far, is still the film of the year. Loved it in theaters. I seen it twice, and it came out on Blu-ray. I originally was going to get the steelbook for this, but I thought to myself, I don't need a steelbook. I'll just buy the Blu-ray when it comes out. So I did get myself Sinners. So Sinners for me so far is still film of the year. You know, I love Sinners. For me, there's a handful of vampire movies that just always stand out and are the fan favorite. And I generally think Sinners is going to be a standout vampire movie for years to come, because for me, when it comes to Sinners, it isn't just a vampire movie, it's a movie about, the history of blues movies. It's about the time that it was made in. It's about the people that's telling their story, their history, and it's done in such a beautiful way. That's why I think Sinners stands out for all the right reasons. So the next DVD that I got is because in September I'm going to be doing a special on the channel. It's going to be called the Akira Kurosawa Samurai Special, where we're talking about 4 of his movies. And for those that don't know who Akira Kurosawa is, he is a well-known filmmaker from Japan. He has made some of the best samurai movies that you've ever seen. He made The Magnificent Seven, which not The Magnificent Seven, sorry. He made Seven Samurai that inspired Magnificent Seven. It also inspired elements of Star Wars. There's other movies that he's done that has inspired so many legendary films that have become legendary. So because I'm doing the special in September on his movies, I had to buy this. It is the Akira Kurosawa Samurai Collection. And in this, there are 5 films. There's Seven Samurai, there's Throne of Blood, The Hidden Fortress, Yojimbo, and Sanjuro. And I also have another movie of his, which is Ran. And The Hidden Fortress, I have to be honest, is probably one of my personal favourites. And I did have some of their movies somewhere on DVD, and I just can't find them. They'll be hiding somewhere. So I thought, I seen the box set and I thought, I'm best buy it, or I should buy it. And I bought Ran separately on Amazon. Let me know in the comments if you know any of his movies, or if you have any particular movies of his that you enjoy. Because I cannot wait to do the Akira Kurosawa special in September. So where do we go next? I take it we should look at some of the boxed items. And I've got quite a few. I went a bit fucking stupid in my collectible store, which is called Forbidden Planet. And so the first item I bought, and I had to buy it because there has been recently an anniversary for a particular movie and a particular character that we all know, in is the first movie that basically started the Hollywood summer blockbuster franchise craze. It made it a thing. No, it wasn't a thing before this film came along. And I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite collectibles I've bought so far that isn't kaiju related. And it has to be the Movie Maniacs Jaws 50th anniversary special figure. So it comes with the girls. There's like a clear pole at the back sticking up with the woman swimming, and Bruce the Shark, aka Jaws, basically ready to chomp her. According to this, you get a free backdrop, which is the blue backdrop from the movie poster, and it says a bonus item. And if you look in the packaging, there's like a silver bag that you must have to open with that has some sort of mystery item in it. I have no idea what it is, but I love the artwork on the box. The box looks fantastic. I like what they've done there with the box art on the back and on the side. So this, for me, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like something like £20, which, when you think of a Movie Maniacs prop or figure, it's quite expensive. And I do like the Movie Maniacs. In this is by McFarlane Toys. Was it these, or was it NECA that did, like, is it Movie Maniacs as well? Or where I remember having the Michael Myers figure, and I remember having the Chucky and Tiffany figure from Bride of Chucky, which had all like the accessories. I like those figures. I've still got those figures hidden somewhere. But yeah, love Jaws, needed a collectible, been looking for a collectible. Finally got a collectible, which I'll display when all this room gets bombed in September. And I start rearranging crap. So, yes. Now, the next few items are quite exciting because I have never seen these figures before, not in the UK. Because, as you know, I'm a huge kaiju fan, big fan of Godzilla, big fan of all the kaiju. And in Japan, there are these mini little figures that are called Fujimi Chimi Maru figures. Quite a mouthful. And I've seen them on a handful of, import sites. I've seen them on like Big Bad Toy Store, but never ever seen them here in the UK or known anywhere outside of the UK. Sorry, anywhere in the UK I could purchase any of them. And so, of course, I just happened to go into Forbidden Planet, and they had 4 on the shelf. 4 of these figures, which I'm going to try and say the name again. They had 4 of these Chibi Maru Godzilla figures, which are from Japan. I think you can only get them on Big Bad Toy Store, places like that in the US, if you can't get them direct from Japan. Never seen them in the UK, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and, buy a couple. There were 4 on the shelf. Guess what? I bought all 4. So, guys, let's have a look at number 1 of my mini Godzilla figures. And here we go. So this is the first one, which this figure is the first that I think has been released before, Fujimi figure. And this came with, I believe alongside this one was, what's the name? Kyu from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla in Tokyo SOS. These were the first 2 they released. Now, the great thing about these minifigures, and all the instructions on the back are in Japanese. The thing is, these figures, you need no glue, you need no paint. They're fully painted, they're fully together. All you basically do is, if you can see on the back, on the side, is you just have to snap all the little parts away, and then you just fit it together, and it makes a mini Godzilla figure. But they're quite detailed, and that's what I liked about it when I first seen them. I thought, these are little and nice, give something to do on a Sunday afternoon when I'm not at work. I can just start plugging me figures together, get them ready to hang on a shelf. So that was the first one. And then guess what happened? There were 3 more on the shelf, and the other 3 that were on the shelf happened to be released for the Godzilla 70th anniversary celebrations. The Fujimi figures, there's another 3 here. Now the next one I had to have because it just looks so cool. And it is, of course, King Ghidorah. So King Ghidorah is, same thing. It's fully painted. It's got all the bits and pieces. You just snap it together. All the instructions are in Japanese on the box. But if you look on that side, you get to see the figure and how it'll look when it's clipped all together. And I just thought it was just a cool little figure that, to buy. It was something different, something unique. And I thought, you know what? It's King Ghidorah. If I've got Godzilla, I have to get King Ghidorah to go with them. And like I see, if you can tell by the box art, it's got this side. It's got the 70th anniversary logo. Well, that was fun to find. But there's 2 more because I'm greedy. There's 4 on the shelf. I just took all 4 off the shelf and bought them because I'm fucking crazy. So the next 2 are 2 other figures. And this one I have to have because this is from one of my favourite Godzilla movies. It is, of course, Godzilla vs. Biollante. The Godzilla vs. Biollante figure. So this Godzilla figure, if you look on the back, not only does it come like that and you snap it together, it actually comes with a Biollante tentacle. So Jake Hall, while you're in the chat, have you actually seen these figures before? You ever heard of these figures before? Because they're not that expensive, they're small, but they're worth it, I think. And also, if you look at the image, there's actually a poster of that artwork inside. So you don't just get the minifigure, you get a poster inside that is the poster of the cover art on the box. And someone said to me, you actually get a tea coaster inside, like a round tea coaster with a picture on it. which if that's true, that's amazing. That's nice. Nice detail. Yeah. Well, I had seen these, Jake, online, like on Japanese collector sites and things, and they're very, apparently they're hard to get. They're hard to get. But this is the next one. And since I've got Godzilla, I might as well get Biollante. So that's the Biollante figure. And as you can see, like I said before, sorry, I keep doing that. On this, where the fuck am I? This side. You can see there, you get the poster, the cover art in a poster, and you get a tea cozy. It's from your cup of tea. They must know I'm British. And I like stuff like that. So as you can see, it comes with whatever's on the cover art, that is also the poster art on the poster. So these are just fantastic. And then they weren't that expensive to buy. So that's why I think I enjoyed it. And as you can see, it's got all those bits and pieces that you have to build together to make Biollante. But it's going to be fun to sit on a Sunday afternoon, a cup of tea, snatch it together and place it next to Godzilla. So Biollante, it looks epic on that cover. In fact, while we're here, yep, it's still there. I'm just going to have a little look inside and just showcase what these figures actually look like. Like I say, and you just give a quick little clip there. The boxes are quite light. They're not too heavy. What's inside, just plastic, I believe. Take the cover off because I want to check out one of the posters. Well, I might as well show you the poster. Oh, God. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Don't fall out. Comes with all the bits and pieces like that you've got to clip it all. Oh, shit, it fell out. But I'll pick it up. As you can see, it comes with all the bits and pieces that you have to clip together to make Biollante for figure. Whoa, there's a lot of bits and pieces here. That's his jaw. Oh, there's even got the teeth. There's even the teeth come separate that you've got to clip together. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun. And I am trying to see where the poster is. Ooh. Oh, that is nice. Oh my God, that is nice. Like, so that's the back. That is a beautiful poster. And I think this comes off at the back. It's got like, so, oh, it's like, that is beautiful. That's going to take a lot of work. And like I say, me Biollante tea coaster. And yes, I'm glad it does. It comes with stickers. And of course, it does come with instructions. But guess what? The instructions are in Japanese. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure I will get Biollante fully assembled, fully put together, fully, ready to display the time I get this room fully decorated and fully, put them in there, fully ready to showcase everything. But that is just some bits and pieces that I collected today. So, Mr. Jake Hall, did you get to see the Fantastic Four? Let me know in the comments below. Omniblast Michelle, did you have a blast this weekend? Let me know in the comments below. While I'm unboxing this one. Yep, I like that. So yes, you did. You did see Fantastic Four. Well, look up soon because my review will be on the channel real soon. There is inside the Godzilla box all your bits and pieces. That, so they're all your mini bits and pieces with inside the confines of the box. But what I'm really liking is that whatever's on the front cover, you get the poster for. So, like before, there is the 70th anniversary sticker on the back. And as you can see, there you go. That is a beautiful poster. So you not only get a figure to assemble, you also get a real nice poster that you can keep, frame, and put on your wall if you choose to do so. And what an amazing picture from one of the best films, Godzilla vs. Biollante. Well, you can always fly over, Jake, to the UK and give us a hand. Like I say, Jake, the great thing about these figures is I can sit on a Sunday afternoon and quietly try to put it together by myself. Let's check out, because I'm not sure if it's just the 70th anniversary versions or if all the versions of these have a poster. I'd like to think that all do, because that would just be amazing. Oh, shit. Nearly damaged the box. Nope. Look, just look inside the King Ghidorah box, and the King Ghidorah does not come with a poster, which is kind of disappointing. But because I think that poster, if they put a poster in this of that image of King Ghidorah, that would have been a nice image to place on your wall. I thought that would be an amazing image to put on your wall. But yes, and of course we do have Jaws. Jaws for me was great to actually. Another thing I got, but I got this in July when I was in San Diego. I didn't have any Jaws film memorabilia, but now I've got 2 bits. So I'm very blessed that I got my cup from San Diego and I bought this today. And there's only 8,100 of this item. So not a lot, but they're just some little bits and pieces that I bought today. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the figures, if you've ever heard of them, the things that are you into art and crafty things, because those things are going to take time to make, and I'm looking forward to doing that when I get some spare time. Another thing, I just want to talk about what's coming on the channel in the rest of this month leading into September. So of course, as I mentioned, with buying this box set, the Akira Kurosawa Samurai Collection, we do have coming in September the Samurai special. Coming for the rest of August, however, coming on Monday, it's not going to be live. We're going to record it and then I'll put it on the channel when it's all said and done. It's going to be the Retro Classic Movie Show, and it's going to be Leon the Professional. This is my pick this month with my co-host, Mr. DJ Anubis. He's going to be there along for the ride when we're talking about that one. We have the next Kaiju Connections movie review, which is going to be a triple movie review, and that is going to be the Damaging trilogy, which are really good movies. I've only ever actually seen the first one, believe it or not. But then, of course, I have also got on pre-order. It's coming soon. I do have the box set that was released not long ago. That box set is going to be coming real soon, and I can't wait to do that one. Next on the channel, we'll have the next Into the Darkness horror franchise discussion, and it's going to be Psycho. That's right, we're going to be talking about Psycho, which was started by Alfred Hitchcock, and then it spawned a number of sequels and a remake. So we're going to be talking all about Psycho in that film discussion. We're also going to be doing in August a Lethal Weapon special. That's right, I put a pour on the channel about what buddy cop film series you would like me to talk about with a host of amazing guests, and Lethal Weapon won the poll. So we're going to be doing the Lethal Weapon special in the month of August as well as a few other surprises. But yes, I just thought I'd mention this and let you know what's coming on the entertainment headquarters real soon. But this has just been a mini little unboxing video, a haul, showcase. Please like, share and subscribe to the entertainment headquarters if you've liked what you've seen today. There'll be more unboxings coming in the future. I've got not just more kaiju stuff on the way. I am going to purchase a few other items that I want to do some unboxings of, and I've also got things that when I decorate this room I'm going to be getting out of storage, and when I get those things out of storage I'm gonna put them on display. I've got Star Wars things, I've got Lord of the Rings things, I've got things from the 80s, I've got Transformers, you name it, I've got it, and it's all hidden for now, and it'll all be on display one day real soon. But those are the things that are coming up on the channel. Also this month, I have to mention, since she is in the chat, my beautiful good friend Omni. I am still wanting to do a review of Bring Her Back, which I would love my good friend Omni, who's in the chat now, to be a part of. So yes, that's just little bits and pieces on the channel real soon. Hope you, like I say, like, share and subscribe, and keep loving your movies. Keep on loving All Things Entertainment. Thank you to Jake and Omni for watching today, and for everybody else who tunes in and watches this later. Hope you enjoy what you've seen. Yep, it's on my bucket list. I've got a list of things that we need to do, so that's definitely a part of it. So looking forward to that. And like I said before, those who watch this later on, if you make it this far, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you.